Hello, everyone. Aristeo from the Aristeo Junior Show. Just dropping a daily devotion for March 5th. Just wanted to say appreciate for all the prayers out there. Lord, thank you for, blessing me with medicine and doctors and this beautiful wife and nurse that's been taking care of me. But here we go. Life is precious. Life is too precious to be treated like a trial run. The only way to avoid the cost of trial and error is to learn the purpose of your life. Think about a car mechanic. If he's just experimenting, he won't last long in the automotive business. He says, I wonder that if this part is for. Let me guess what section of this engine I could attach it to. That's experimentation. He doesn't know what the manufacturer had in mind. Well, if you wouldn't let an inexperienced mechanic work on your car, what about your life? No university professor knows you well enough to write a definitive book about what makes us tick. No psychologist, no psychiatrist truly knows me. God wrote a manual on his product, and the product is me. Tell yourself, I'm an expensive product. I won't let anyone experiment with me. It's a dangerous thing for us to experiment with this precious commodity called life. Amen. In Psalms, we are reminded that God's manual, the word, directs our way. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light for my path. Amen. Psalms 119, 105. Your statutes are my heritage forever. They are the joy of my heart. Verse 111 from Psalms. The unfolding of your words gives light. It gives understanding to the simple. Whew. Verse 130 of Psalms. If we look to ourselves or others rather than God and his manual to learn our reason for living, we will travel an unreliable and hazardous course in life. Amen. Thought for the day. It's a dangerous thing for us to experiment with this precious commodity called life. Amen. Prime example, man, what he means about the unreliable and hazardous course of life. Look, like I said, man, all my life, I was never a very simple guy. I stupid white lies and stuff like that, but a lie is a lie. Stole, stupid, stealing and shit like that. Cheated and whatnot, and I sinned, and all that shit did made a difference, and all that shit did, was hazardous for me. It allowed my growth, allowed different things where opportunities where I could have had and I did it. It wasn't because God took it away from me, and in some way, yes, but it was the fact that I didn't make the right choices. Simple, my fat ass was eating 2 o'clock in the morning cheeseburgers, drinking all night, drinking fucking, excuse my French, but hot damn and Dr. Pepper or whiskey sours or you know what I'm saying? All nothing but sugar shit. Where both of my sides of my families were diabetic. You know what I'm saying? And I made those choices. And don't get me wrong, in my 20s, I was like, why God? Why God? Well, because I wasn't meant for that. You know what I'm saying? I truly enjoy life just how it is. I didn't need none of that shit, but I didn't love myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't love myself because of, I didn't allow myself to learn about, my father being my father as in him, and I was too worried about my physical father who was, 1,000 miles away. You know what I'm saying? Or the relationship with my mom or the relationship with my brothers, I was just too much of flesh. You know what I'm saying? The need of flesh as in like wanting to be loved or wanting to be popular or not wanting to do this, wanting to do that because I wanted to be what I wanted to be, not what God wanted me to be. You know what I'm saying? And I fought freaking 40 something years for that. Now I wake up and I'm saying, hey man, what do you want me to do, Lord? How do you want me to talk today? How do you want me to, walk today? How do you want me to tell this somebody? What do you want me to do today? I and I am so truly happy. And don't get me wrong, I don't have my house that I know he's going to provide. I don't have the right car that I know he's going to provide, but I also need to do my steps too. You know what I'm saying? I have I have family members who question things and wonder things and it is so I'm so grateful to tell them, give it to him, follow him, allow him to follow your so you can find your purpose in life. Because once you find your purpose in life, you get like confidence boost. You know what I'm saying? You get an assignment, and then oh shit, okay, now I know what I need to do in my life. Now you get to plan for it. Do study for it, study for it, learn about it, read about it. But you all must have to follow him. And man, you guys might be getting, oh man, oh he's a holy roly and whatever. Man, you don't even have to think like that, man. Just think about what he wants you to do. Be good, be honest, don't lie, don't cheat. All simple shit that we should be doing anyways. You know what I'm saying? So don't be acting like, oh, being a Christian or being whatever, a Presbyterian or a Catholic or Jewish or Muslim or whatever. Oh, you try to be goody goody. Yes, why not? And not a goody goody, just a damn good person. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some people are embarrassed or ashamed. Shit, I used to be ashamed, man. I used to be ashamed rocking this and be proud of this. Now I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for those who don't, because it's you who is truly lost. You know what I'm saying? It's you who's truly unfulfilled. I don't give a crap how much money you got in the bankroll, how many cars you got, how big is your house. I know deep down you're empty if you don't have him. I know it. And you know it. So shake that off, man. Love yourself, okay? First, you have to love yourself, because you're the only person that you're responsible for yourself. Your mom and dad, after so many years, after maybe 1 or 2, 3 years old, to me, you have to start loving yourself at a young age. All right? Find that true love, man, inside of you. So that way you could finally find somebody that you could love. Because you can't love no one else if you don't love yourself. All right? Make yourself those goals, okay? Anything is possible with him. It truly is. Now, sometimes it's a miracle and it happens overnight, but oh man, I wish I remember the saying about a miracle, but miracles, there's events that happens as a miracles, steps that gets to those miracles. And if you're walking on the flesh steps, man, I'm telling you, if you do get there, it's by chance, it's about maybe people praying for you or something, but you're only going to get there by the steps of the Spirit. All right? And take those, guys. Man, I wrote down where it is easier to go through the flesh steps. It is, right? Because it's more of it's what I want: money, job, fortune, fame, right? But if you take the Spirit steps, yeah, it might be a job that it doesn't sound attractive, but you get there and all of a sudden, oh man, I like it. I'm blessing people. And all of a sudden somebody sees you and they're like, oh man, you did great work. If you weren't at this position, I wouldn't ask you, hey, would you like to be in this other position? Oh man, that's my dream job. Well, how do you think you got there? You're taking the right steps, man. If you're dealing with depression, if you're dealing with this, find out how you got there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, but yet I'm dealing with depression, but I'm still drinking, I'm still partying, I'm still womenizing, I'm still doing this, or I'm bipolar, or I understand some shit is just human nature, right? But the thing is, if you know about it already, right, that's already half the battle, okay? Why keep on going into the funk? All right? Well, then if you keep on doing so, well, damn it, you might have some demons, all right? But at least you know that, man, and get that shit out, all right? Man, I feel like I deal with depression. I've never went to a doctor or whatever and got, fully whatever, but like the book says, man, no one else knows you. You know what I'm saying? No one else knows you. Why go to the internet, your friends, your neighbors, a professor to go to get some instructions where they're trying to figure out their own shit? You know what I'm saying? You go to the manufacturer. You go to the person who made you. That's how you get your truly answers. All right? God bless. Take care, man. Love yourself. All right? You start liking yourself when you start achieving these goals. All right? So I love you. Know that. All right? And so does he. So take care. God bless. Have fun. But you know what I'm saying? Take those spirit steps, man. You got it. Love you. Take it easy. Remember, mind, body, and soul. It's all connected. And it starts right here and right here. All right? And you're the one who's in control of it. God bless. Take care.